and some of the scientists that we spoke about, like Dr. Percy Julian, right? His big thing
Hmm.
was natural products chemistry and
Hmm.
being able to use the naturally occurring compounds in plants and develop things
Hmm.
from them, right? So
Right.
I wanted to know from you, what are some of your personal goals with organic chemistry? I know you're working with the company now, but is there anything that you like to do, for, yourself in the future outside of what you're doing with Dow?
I personally never thought of it too much. To be quite frank, I don't have the biggest entrepreneurial spirit. I That's not something that really gets me going. So I truly just enjoy learning for the sake of learning, right? And using my hands in the areas that I can continue to learn and grow in. And inshallah, something will come from that process. And so I guess I'll answer your question in a related way, but in business, one of the most lucrative um, things that we have is called intellectual property, right? And so an
Come
example
on,
of that
teach
would
it.
be patenting, the patent process, right? And
Right.
so, how you generate something that is patentable is you need to have a very good understanding and lay of the field, right? You have to understand what has been done, what has not been done, and what is some space that you can operate in. And so, we call that identifying the white space, right? And so, when
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm,
of taking something new, right, and building up, uh, I would need to first develop that white space, right? So understand what is the need, what is a solution that we need to a problem, and how can we use STEM chemistry, synthetic chemistry, in order to attach that need. So I'm still on my journey, still trying to understand where things are and how polymer chemistry, inorganic chemistry, synthetic chemistry, right? How can that address some of those needs?
Awesome,
great.
awesome.
Can
And,
I
and
say something to that, bro?
yeah, yeah, go
I
ahead.
just want to take some time, and it's not even about the scientific aspect of what you said. You said that you, to be honest, don't have an entrepreneurial spirit, and
You
I
stole
and
my question, man.
and the reason why I want to highlight that is, as a people, or as people today, we're not only are we very focused on getting to the bag, but everybody is a business owner. Everybody's or trying to be a business owner, trying to be an entrepreneur, or thinking that if you're not doing that, then you are behind the times, or you're not with the wave, or you're less than. And one of the things that the Honorable Minister Farrakhan from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has asked us to do is to do for self or suffer the consequences. I don't remember him saying
Come on.
start a business. Now, I'm not saying he did say that, but in that quote, that's not necessarily what he meant. So let's say Tariq and I hypothetically have this company called Original Man Scientific, right? And we have a contract for, hypothetically speaking, a silicon and polymer chemist to come and do research that is viable for
Come on.
society. And we pay said PhD, I don't know, six plus figures to
Yeah,
do
bro, take
that. I
the
think
question
that
right out
said
of my head.
PhD is still doing for self,
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
right?
That's right.
Now, if
Absolutely.
that sounds good to you, we can talk on the back end. But what I mean in all seriousness is working for someone who looks like you and have your best interest in heart is just as much doing for self as having the business, right? At a certain point, everybody can't be the CEO or the business owner. Somebody got to do sanitation. Somebody has to make copies. Somebody has to do the work you say your business is about. Somebody has to be an accountant, HR. So at a certain point, we have to grow beyond I have to be at the head or the entrepreneur versus you just have to have a skill and have your skill be of value to somebody who can pay you.
Come on.